scientific study of Vedas, creation of universe starting from Brahma, class 3. In class 2, class 1 and 2, we have seen that before creation of this universe, there was one thing in the universe, only one thing, that is Brahma. It possesses no qualities. It is like a weakness. It has no magnitude and direction. We cannot compare anything with this Brahman. And it has no inner feelings. Nothing. It is neutral. It is very difficult to understand fully what it is, from where it came from, etc. Now, but at the same time, this Brahman is manifested into this universe. So the second step is, at the time of creation, Brahman has some desire to create a universe. That was the objective. For anything, any system, we require an objective. So the objective of this Brahman was to create an universe. But if there is some objective or desire in it, we cannot call it as Brahman, because Brahman is neutral. It has no qualities. So it is neutral and it is like zero. No desire or feeling or anything like that. So if there is feeling or desire to to create a universe, then we can call it by another name. That name is EESWAR or God. So there is some difference between God or EESWAR and this Brahman. Brahman is not neutral. It has no desire or feeling or anything like that. It is like a weakness. No qualities. But at the same time, it is manifested into this EESWAR. It is changed into, a portion of it is changed into EESWAR or God. It also possesses the same qualities, but only difference is it has some desire to create an universe. So that is the only difference. That is explained in Vedic Suttas. Let us see one by one. First, let us go to Rigveda.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 10 സൂക്തം 129 3. ഋഷി പരമേഷ്ടി ദേവത പരമാത്മാവ് ഛന്ദസ് ത്രിഷ്ടുപ്പ്. തമ ആസീത് തമസാ ഗുലഹമഗ്രേ പ്രകേതം സലിലം സർവമായിദം തുച്ഛേന അപ്യഭിഹിതം യദാസീത് തപസസ്തന്മഹിനാ ajayadaidam.
It says, before creation there is nothing was there in this universe except this Brahman. Everything, everywhere it was dark. No light or anything like that. It was fully dark. Darkness was covered throughout this entire space. Nothing there. But creation started and manifestation of this universe take place due to the tapasya of this Brahma. Tapasya means concentrating our mind towards any objective. So Brahman, not fully a portion of it or anything like that. That is, first there is another form of Brahman, that is Ishwar, which possesses some qualities. The only quality is it has a desire to create this universe. So a desire is there. That desire is to create a universe. So it concentrated his mind towards it. That is called tapasya. That resulted in the creation of this or manifestation of this universe. Then let us go to the other sukta.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 10 സൂക്തം 129 4. ഋഷി പരമേഷ്ടി ദേവത പരമാത്മാവ് ഛന്ദസ് തൃഷ്ടുപ്പ്. കാമസ്തദഗ്രേ സമവർത്തതദാധി മനസോരേത പ്രഥമം യദാസീത് സദോ ബന്ധുമസതി നിരവിന്ദൻ ഹൃദി പ്രതീക്ഷ്യ കവയോ മനീഷ.
Here also it says that Brahman, at the time of creation, it desires to create a universe. It has a desire to create this universe. And these rishis instruct us. Instruct us means scientists, to understand this particular quality of this Ishwar with their knowledge, intellectual persons can understand what is the first step of this creation. They should try to understand it based on scientific means. It says they can depend on VEDA, because everything is explained in VEDA and UPANISHADS. VEDA means knowledge, so there is no necessity to go there in VEDA itself. They can think in the modern scientific way and try to find out, try to understand what is the first step of creation. The first step of creation is this neutral Brahman without any quality change into a form, not fully, even though it is changed into a form of Ishvara or God, that Brahman is remaining as such. So this Ishvara, that is the second stage, decides to create things to create a universe. That is the first step. So try to understand it scientifically. We should use our intellectual properties and find to realize this factor. Then let us go to the other sukta.
യജുർവേദം അധ്യായം 25 മന്ത്രം 10. ഋഷി പ്രജാപതി ദേവതാ ഹിരണ്യഗർഭഃ ഛന്ദഃ തൃഷ്ടുപ്പ് സ്വരഃ ധൈവതഃ. ഹിരണ്യഗർഭഃ സമവർത്തദാഗ്രേ ഭൂതസ്യ ജാതാ പതിരേക ആസീത് സദാധാര പൃഥ്വീം ദ്വാം ഉദേമാം കസ്മൈ ദേവായ ഹവിഷാ വിധേമാം.
It says, from this Ishwar, everything was manifested or created. Everything. That means Panchabhutas. There are 5 material, all things are classified into 5: solid, liquid, gas and energy. That is 4, and this universe is the 5th. So the first type of classification is solid, liquid, gas and energy. That is earth, water, gas, Agni and this Akash or universe itself. So all these things are created by this Ishwar. That is, it came from this Ishwar. That is a force. That is something which cannot be imagined. It has no body or anything like that. It is like Brahman itself. But the only difference is there is some desire to create this universe. And this is the fundamental thing for the creation of all the things in the universe. That is the building block. That is the foundation of all the things that are created thereafter. So everything contains EESWAR. EESWAR itself is converted into this, manifested into this universe. How? That we can see scientifically in the coming classes. It first flows in the form of energy. From that, an energy flows, and this energy is converted into electron, proton, everything like that. That is clearly explained in VEDAS. That we can see later. So everything came from this EESWAR. This EESWAR itself is BRAHMAM, but with some only one difference. That is, it has some desire to create some universe. So it is the fundamental thing of, foundation of, or basic thing of everything that comes out after creation from this Brahman or from this EESWAR. Now let us go to the other sutra.
യജുർവേദം അധ്യായം 32 മന്ത്രം 3. ഋഷി സ്വയംഭൂ ബ്രഹ്മ ദേവത ഹിരണ്യഗർഭഃ ഛന്ദഃ നൃജത് പങ്ക്തി സ്വരഃ പഞ്ചമഃ ന തസ്യ പ്രതിമാ അസ്തി യസ്യ നാമ മഹത് യശഃ ഹിരണ്യഗർഭ ഇത്യേഷ മാമാ ഹിംസീത് ഇത്യേഷ യസ്മാത് ന ജാത ഇത്യേഷ.
It says these gods or EESWAR, its ability to create this universe or its spirit is uncomparable to anything. It is excellent. Its ability or its spirit is excellent and uncomparable to anything. We cannot imagine it. So we cannot measure it in any way. Its ability to create this universe, its spirituality, its spirit capability, we cannot compare. We cannot measure it. So it is extraordinary, unbelievable. Such a magnitude is there. Such a magnitude, its ability, we cannot compare it. With that, it created all these things, including sun, moon, and everything. From this EESWAR, from this spirit, all these things in the universe, including sun and moon, everything is manifested. Not manufactured, it is actually created. A form of energy flow from it. That form of energy we can see later. Directive force, there is a directive force or initiative force. There is a force coming out from a particular type of energy coming out from this EESWAR or from this Brahman. And this energy is converting into electron, proton, and everything, and finally to this universe. And its capabilities uncomparable or not able to imagine. That is what it says. Now let us go to the other sutta.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 10 സൂക്തം 114-5. ഋഷി വിരൂപഗോത്രൻ സദ്രിയോ തപപുത്രൻ ഖർമ്മനോ. ദേവത വിശ്വദേവകൾ ഛന്ദസ് തൃഷ്ടുപ്പ് ജഗതി. സുപർണം വിപ്ര കവയോ വജോഭിരേകം സന്തം ബഹുദാ കൽപ്പയന്തി ഛന്ദാംസി ച ദധതോ अध्वरेषु ग्राहान् सोमस्य मिमदे द्वादशा.
This Ishwar or God is one. It is only one. There is no difference. That is only one God is there, or one Ishwar is there. And from this one Ishwar, from this God, that is Brahman itself, but with some difference. Brahman is neutral, but this God or Ishwar possesses some quality, like it want to create an universe. That desire is there. That is the only difference. So from that Ishwar or from that Brahman itself, it is this universe is created, and that Brahman or that Ishwar is only one. There is only one Ishwar or God, and scholars are, teachers are, those who came to understand about it, they will explain it in their own way. So the followers follows those instructions. They will explain it in their own vision. So these explanations may be different. That is why we are seeing different names for this. Say, only there are only one God, but in the universe that God is called in different names. Here we call it as Brahman or Ishwar or like that, and in other countries it may be Allah, Jehovah or like that. All of them are the same, but their scholars are explaining in it different ways. But all these gods are the same. There is only one God. That is Brahman or Ishwar or God, as per Veda.